I can't remember if I mentioned it this morning or not, which is ironically a clearer ride than it is now, that I will be purchasing a drone. Oh yeah! Okay. Don't look at the crack of my arse. I say will be. Basically, my mate's got a drone. He doesn't use it. Let's be honest with you. I don't think he knows how. I'm thick as fuck. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't even know how to use YouTube, you thick bastard. Yeah. Oh shit, I haven't paid. I haven't got it yet. I shouldn't have done that. We should not have done that.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, so he's got a drone he's not using. I think he won it. That he's willing to part with for 50 quid, which is quite a deal.
It's a deal. It's a steal. It's sale of the fucking century.
It's a Neo Uno. A Neo 1. There isn't a Neo Uno. Get to the point, mate. In a minute. I'll get to the point in a minute. Yeah, so someone mentioned I was mentioning drones. Someone mentioned he had a drone. I mentioned it to him. He said he'd sell it for 50 quid. So, done. Deal. Boom. Dosh. Bosh. I was going to pick it up because it was in Hereford, where I was at the time. And I was going to go pick it up the next day. However, there was a sort of like a miscommunication between basically my wife telling me the wrong things. I thought we had to pick the dogs up by 12 o'clock. So we had to leave early to get the dogs. We didn't have to get the dogs until about 3. So I had 3 hours to play with. Could have got the drone then, but oh no. 12 o'clock was just when we needed to be out of the hotel by. But she's going back down some point within the next few weeks, I think. And then I don't like this being overtaken thing. I have to deal with this in a minute. She will do the exchange, and we will get the drone. I do know that as far as like drones go, the Neo is not really like a moto vlog drone, right? It's not really meant. It's not meant for like following a bike. I think for that kind of performance, you kind of need to buy an expensive one anyway. However, what I have delved back into the land of the drone since before I mentioned it, I didn't even want one. Couldn't care less. So I was I was watching videos about the drones and stuff like that, because I know there is like a Neo 2, and I was thinking to myself, for 50 quid, it puts like, if I've got it with me, it puts that thought in my head, right? The sort of the drone thoughts, like where I'm riding around and I've got my 360s and my cameras, and like, you're kind of thinking about where I'm looking, where I'm pointing my face. I mean, on my chin mount, it's generally forwards, but the one on the handlebars, you change the way you think. Oh, yeah. What I mean by that, what I mean is, right? Because I think this is just a thing when you're like a solo moto tuber or like a solo tuber. Wait, that just sounds like you play a tuba solo or when you're making a content creating, when you're doing the content creating. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ, just speak. I'm trying to say about 5 different things at once, and my mind's changing it while I'm trying to say it. You're not helpful, brain, at all. Yeah, so basically, I was watching Bikegeist's recent video, and there's a bit, it always cracks me up, right? Because Throttle and Stone does it the same as well, and I don't know why, but I find it absolutely hilarious when people do they film themselves walking away, because I know for a fact that they have to stop, turn around and go back for the camera, or I give him a little nod, why not, or you've got to go there, set the camera up, go back to your bike, and then film yourself arriving. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know why, but that tickles the living fuck out of me. But that's the kind of thing that your brain starts to think of when you're making videos. Your mind does change the way that it perceives things, right? And so by having a drone, my excuse is my mind is now drone acclimated, right? I will now begin to think about things like, oh, wouldn't that be a nice place for a drone shot? Do you know what I mean? So if I'm thinking more about it and I'm using it, don't you fucking dare, indicate way early, you crazy bitch. Yeah, so I'm thinking essentially when I'm riding around, I'll be like, oh, look at the Esso garage, I wonder what's on the roof, let's go fly a drone. Oh, it's raining, we don't do it in the rain. Do you know what I mean? Things like that. So maybe even I start thinking about things like, oh, there's a specific landmark, let's go ride out and fly a drone in a circle and put that on YouTube. You're about to be very bored, people. I am so sorry for what's to come. I'll try and make it mine, right? Do you know what I mean? I actually have some ideas how to change those sort of no, I wouldn't say generic drone shots, because some people are really good when it comes to, like, you know, the drone shots they're picking, and the, you know, absolutely fast. You know, the Adventures of Blurry View for one example. I think Todge has done some really good, like, I think the one on the canals is the one that stands out in my mind. So there's some really good, like, drone shots, and then there's just like wafting your drone around the field while you have a walk. Oh, Tom's. Oh, do you know what? I thought to myself, fuck me, the amount of links I'm about to do. Tom's DC had a good one when he was green laning, because you're not going very fast. I think he had a Neo, possibly, or a flip. Don't know. I'll check. I probably will check. Feel free to correct me in the comment section below. So yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, I might. It just adds something, you know. For 50 quid, you can't. 50 quid for a DJI Neo. You'd be mad. You'd be mad to turn your nose up to that. And if I think oh Jesus Christ, mate. If I'm getting it out a lot in public, and start getting excited, I might. Should he be stopped there? I might go and treat myself to something maybe a little bit more pricier. But if I find that getting it out in public is not as much fun as other people seem to be making it out to be, I'm only 50 quid down on one drone up. Because I know Glitch was mentioning it. I mean, someone in the comments said to not get the Neo and then get the Air 4 Mini or something along those lines. But there's such a massive jump in the price. I mean, to be fair, the Neo 2 picture quality is much better than the Neo from the examples that I saw, and like was it the Air 5 or whatever it is, the one that's still technically under 250 grams, so you don't need to like get a license, I think. I don't know, something like that. I mean, yeah, some of the images and picture quality looked absolutely amazing, but it's like 800 quid or something insane. And it's not 50, do you know what I mean? It's not 50.